Guys, today we have a very exciting day because today the old meta is back, or at least I think it is, and that's what we're going to test in this video. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, we went over this in the update 646 video. I'll give you guys a brief recap of what I'm talking about. This right here is what I'm referring to. Giants Keep dungeon balance eased. Resistance to the mid-boss from B10, B11, B12 has been reduced greatly. Defensive monsters from B12 has been reduced greatly. Attack power of the water golem monsters increased slightly. HP of the mid-boss and boss from B12 has been reduced greatly. This is the big thing, which I think makes the, which I think can potentially lead into the old meta of what we used to use back before the continuous damage teams. This is going to be what's hopefully, and I do really think it is, going to bring those teams back. And then we have the attack power of the boss from B12 has been reduced. So some of these are nice for early game players that are trying to actually do this dungeon. And then some of this resistance of over here is going to be great for continuous damage teams to be more reliable. But this right here, HP the mid-boss and boss from B12, that is the thing that's going to potentially bring back this new meta. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, actually, I do have a little snip. This is from Nizra. He's been a long time member of the community. It shows the new stats versus the old stats. New values in italic, change in bold. So the big thing here is the... Oh, you guys can't see that. You guys can't see my cursor on that. But the big... Can I draw on this? Maybe I could draw on this. The big thing here... Oh, you guys can't see the cursor. There we go. The big thing here is this. The mid-boss and the... Oh, now it's draw... I didn't change anything. Whatever. Anyway, you can see the stats changed over there. We are going to test this out now. I already ruined the team up. No worries. Nothing to change right now. We are going to do a 10 run. And no, I want to get those, but we're going to do a 10 run. We're going to see. Here's the thing, though. This is pretty tightly speed tuned. We're going with a lot of purees because the purees have great AI. They will always do their skill 3 as long as they're on full HP, which means that you don't want the enemies to hit you because then they're not going to do full HP. They're not going to do skill 3. So they're very reliable. So we're going to have the Julie move first. She's going to do her AoE. She's going to blast the waves. Lucian is going to see, hey, the enemies are low on HP. I'm going to use my skill 3. So he's more likely to use his skill 3 on waves that are reduced HP. That's kind of the thing of why this was a team back in the day. Nothing's really changed from this strategy over here. She is fast. He's just on his. He's a pretty juicy Lucian, but you don't quite need one this juicy since there's going to be. He's not one-shotting anything. It's going to be the two of them going together. And then we have this one moving next. She is going to be defense breaking and decreasing attack gauge, and then we have these two damage dealing units coming after that. It's nice to see Lynn back in Giants, but we'll take a look. Watch, this doesn't work now. Watch, after all of that intro, it doesn't work. Lols. Do we even need to see? We don't need to see my face. We need to see the monsters. You guys know. You know what? Let me put my face over. This is genius. This is a genius move, guys. Let me just move my face. It's beautiful. Okay, let me make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. 1,000 shots, amputation magic. Okay, I missed what was happening at the mid-boss. We got the spinning slash. Okay, we got the poison shot. Oh, she didn't have her skill. So something went wrong. She didn't have her skill. She's got the dark force now, and then she's got that. So I think that the speed, actually, I'm pretty positive that the speed that you need for here is going to be, so 30 seconds for the first run. Let's continue. This should be a fairly quick video, even seeing 10 runs. So, I really hope that this works. Otherwise, I feel so dumb. I mean, I know that I'm always dumb anyway, but I really still hope this works. Okay, spinning slash. She's got so many chances to defense break that one of those is most likely gonna land. We like to think that one of those is most likely gonna land. So, we got spinning slash. There we go again. We have the... Okay, so she doesn't have her skill 3 right away. This is what I'm noticing there. Okay. It was not a slow dungeon run. It was pretty good. 29:54. That's almost the best time. Not bad. So if she did her dark force right away, then she did her skill 2 and then the Lynn did her skill 3. I'll show you guys the runes after this. I just want to make sure that it actually works before we get super excited about, like, yeah, let's show the runes, let's make sure everything. But so far, so good, right? So if you don't want to use if you want to use the dot team, if you're early game, mid game, you can't use the dot team. Here's an issue. That's not good. Okay. Is this going to still work? We do have the dot. That one was very close. So maybe we want to put a set of shield on here just so that it doesn't have that issue. It did work, but we're seeing the first problem with the team. Okay. So a set of shield runes is going to be just fine. We could definitely make space for a set of shield runes. I'm sure we have some efficient shield runes. We don't use shield runes for everything, so we can get some efficiency here. But the reason that I say 153 for the speed is because those golems in the mid-boss wave, those are going to be doing... There we go. So actually that one worked just fine. Was it that she didn't decrease the enemy's attack gauge? Because 2 units here decrease the boss's attack gauge. So maybe she didn't do that. But the reason that you need a certain amount of speed is, and this is consistent so far. This is consistent at like 30 seconds. And that's one of the things about the purees. That's the beautiful thing about having the purees in there, even though I'm kind of triggered that they're different transmogs. We're going to have to fix that, guys. We're going to have to fix that. But actually, the transmogs could make it faster if you guys don't already know. Transmogs do make things faster. But those 2 golems on the side, those are the ones that... that's the reason that you need to have it at 153 speed for all your stuff. And everything is basically on... I mean, the Julie is not on rage. She's just on a fast arena offense build. So she's just on fatal, like, speed, crit damage, attack. But she's really not the one doing the damage. It's like the 2 shots. She and Lucian don't need to do crazy amounts of damage. They just need to be speed tuned, have 100% crit rate, make sure that they blast the waves together. They're not one-shotting these waves, so you don't have to go crazy on the stats on them. That's one of the nice things about Julie and Lucian. More reliable, and you don't have to have crazy stats. So far, so good, though. So far, so good. I'm enjoying this. I really hope that this doesn't start failing. I'll be so sad. Guys. Okay, so we didn't kill him just yet, but he's decreased attack bar. So that's I wish it was a little... Oh, it's a new best time. I mean, I'm not going to complain for a new best time and a consistent run. So how many are we on so far? I think we're on 6, something like that. We could exit out, but I kind of just want to keep taking a look at this dungeon runs. But yeah, look how high their attack gauge is right there, those little golems. That's what we needed to make. Lynn, the last one on the team, is 153. And it was close, like she was getting outsped by them. And I went through, so I went and did the, and double checked that it needs to be 153. At least if your towers are maxed. But if you're running this team, I would assume that your speed tower is going to be maxed for the most part. Because otherwise you're probably not going to have the rune efficiency. Like you should be playing for a while to have the rune efficiency for this specific team. But so far so good. So far I have no complaints on this team. Aside from the fact that it was a little sketchy on that one run, which we can improve, right? We can improve that. So decrease tech bar. Oh, they didn't kill. Okay, so we have sketchy run number 2, guys. We have sketchy run number 2. All right. Is this going to be an issue now? 1,000 shots, amputation magic. Okay, so they came back from this sketchy run number 2. Okay, 2 sketchy runs. I'm not a super huge fan of the 2 sketchy runs. Poison shot. There we go. All right. Well, Lynn just did her skill 1. That was the issue, wasn't it? So we need to pump out some more damage, just so that if she does her skill 1, she will still kill the boss. Which just means fight runes. There's actually no fight runes on this team. Everything is Rage Blade. Not everything is... Most everything is Rage Blade, except for the... except for the Julie. But Julie doesn't need to be anything. She just needs to go first in the team and soften them up for the Lucian, just to make it reliable. So we got the Phantom Crush. Okay. There's a little sketchiness going on. I gotta say, I'm not a super huge fan. So far it's working, but I'm hoping it's at least mostly consistent. I'm hoping it's like 99% plus consistency. But I think some people would challenge that 99. Well, I mean, nothing's going to be 100% consistent because you could still get the dots, you know, could still not work, right, for the dot team. Okay, that I feel like if we don't decrease attack gauge there, so we can also increase the accuracy to make sure that we land those attack gauge decreases. Yeah. So there's just improvements that we can make in the runes, and also the artifacts as well. Okay. So we got the Dark Force looking good. Was that the last run? I think that might have been the last run. 29 seconds. Okay. Does it feel like the last run? That felt, okay, I could tell. That felt like the last run. Okay, so far, did not do that bad. We saw a 10 run. Let me show you guys the runes on the team. Let's go to, I don't think we really need to go there, do we? I don't think we need to go there. Let's go take a look here. So this is, again, this is just on, oh no, it's attack, crit damage attack. With just enough speed and subs to get plus 112. So it's nothing crazy, guys. Like, look at this. There's nothing amazing, nothing ridiculous, nothing that you can't get. The Lucian does not need to be this chunky. You can have less damage on him. You do want to have 100% crit rate on everything for consistency. You don't need this much damage. We just have, what do we have? Damage dealt. So, crit damage. Is this not? Why is this artifact not better? Skill 3 crit damage over here. Why is this artifact not better either? So the artifacts actually, I have better artifacts. I thought that he had the better artifacts on here. So we have attack, crit damage, attack. Again, it does not need to be this much damage. It's kind of overkill. We're two-shotting the waves. We're not one-shotting. We're not one-shotting with the Lucian. We might be able to one-shot with the Lucian. I actually didn't even take a look to see if we could do that. But yeah. So yeah, he just needs to make sure that he moves. The turn order is important. The Julie, then the Lucian, then the Sophia, then the Luna. I mean, Luna is LD, but yeah. So Luna is 154. So take a look at the speeds. This again is irrelevant. It just needs to be the fastest. This is 157. This is 156. She's missing a little bit of crit rate. She could have more accuracy too. We do have a little bit of accuracy on the artifact though. I like to do accuracy in artifacts whenever possible. She's just on attack or damage. Oh, okay. So we're in typical Mega fashion. That was an oversight. That was an oversight. Okay. Yeah. So she could do even better. And we can throw a set of shield on there if we feel that this is, we can increase the accuracy. We can keep tinkering around with it, increase the accuracy, throw a set of shield on there. This one is on 154, 100% crit rate. Oh, accuracy too on her would be even better. Because she does decrease attack rate. So this, no, it's not this one. But extra crit damage. We just want extra crit damage on everything. Crit damage if the enemy's HP condition is bad. If the enemy's HP condition is good. Skill 3 crit damage. Skill 2 crit damage for all of these things. Again, if the enemy's HP condition is bad. If the enemy's HP condition is good. We want to make sure that we upgrade all of the... this is upgraded, by the way. I know, I moved my face again. And also, 154 speed. This is 153 speed. If we make this any slower, this is going to get... She's going to get cut in by the golems. Right, so she is also on attack or damage attack. Shock, big shock, surprise, surprise. She doesn't need as much attack power on her as like the other stuff does. It's based on enemies max HP. Everything here is based on enemies max HP. But we want her to use her Phantom Crush as much as possible. But you know, it is what it is. So then we have crit damage if the enemy's condition is good. If the enemy's HP condition is bad. Damage on water also is something that's going to be good. Then we have crit damage if the enemy's HP condition is bad. She's moving the last in the team, so it makes more sense for her to be crit damage plus if the enemy's HP condition is bad. And something like the Wind Puree Sophia if the enemy's HP condition is good, because she's moving sooner on the team, right? And that would be for hitting the boss and the mid boss and the end boss, and then skill 3 crit damage plus 20. So I think that is, and again, she is moving last on team. It's pretty tightly tuned. But, yeah, it's pretty tightly tuned. Everything is attack or damage tech, and not even fully upgraded. Oh, genius bagel. All right, I'm going to go actually upgrade this. But food for thought for you guys, if you're interested in running a different team, if you didn't build the dots or whatever, you want to dust off your Luna and Lynn. I know not everyone has Luna. Comswitch was going to give it as a Hall of Heroes, and then they had people vote. And then, you know, people voted for the Light Ninja, which I think was a great call, because the Light Ninja has the 30% speed lead. So Light Ninja, Kabila, Tion, and a Fat Lucian is a great arena offense. But yeah, this is a pretty useful Giants B12 team now after the buff, after the Giants nerf, after the patch. I'm gonna go work on this some more. I'm gonna give her some accuracy. I'm gonna tinker around to see if we can put some shield runes on this to make it more consistent, because I want to make it as consistent as possible. We did the 10 runs. It seemed to do well. That's it for this one. See you guys in the next one. I'm gonna stop talking now because I'll just talk for days. I will just talk for days. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you as always in the next one.